A man instructed his loyal dog to stay, then heartlessly deserted him. What unfolds next will tug at your heartstrings. For countless canines, stay symbolizes unwavering devotion and faith to their owner's return. Tragically, this dog's faith was met with abandonment. What ensued thereafter is truly heart-wrenching. For the majority of dogs, their masters is their closest companion, the epitome of loyalty and love. They'll go to great lengths to please their owners, never wanting to stray from their side. Yet, this unwavering devotion can lead to heartbreak, as not every owner reciprocates their pet's affection as they should, as one unfortunate pooch discovered firsthand. A while back in Moscow, Russia, during winter time, it was a regular day. Snow covered everything, and it was peaceful. A young guy walked around enjoying the quiet, but he felt like something was missing. He felt lonely and wished he could fix it. Then he saw someone with a dog on the other side of the street. He thought having a dog might help him not feel so alone. So he decided to look into it. After learning about different types of dogs and how to get one, he went to a breeder later that day. After careful consideration, he settled on a German Shepherd as his ideal companion, eager to raise one from puppyhood to ensure proper training. The search didn't last long before he found a spirited little pup brimming with energy. Convinced of the pup's suitability, he bestowed upon him the name Luke, envisioning a lasting bond. Upon returning home, their companionship blossomed rapidly. Despite Luke's initial excitement requiring a few repetitions of commands, he eagerly complied with his master's guidance. As months passed and Luke matured, their bond deepened, transitioning him into a devoted and dependable companion. Under the young man's tutelage, Luke mastered an array of tricks and commands, cementing their special bond. Despite Luke's boundless joy in his new home and his beloved owner, the young man didn't share the same enthusiasm for the dog. As months passed, he found the responsibilities of dog ownership to be rather burdensome. The realization of the effort and dedication required hadn't dawned on him initially. Each morning, Luke's eager whines at the bedroom door roused the man from his slumber, prompting an early walk regardless of the weather. Upon their return, the man meticulously prepared the pup's specialized diet, mindful of Luke's sensitive stomach. This routine repeated upon the man's return from work, followed by several hours of training to ensure Luke's obedience to commands. In the end, the young man found the whole ordeal exhausting and far from what he had envisioned when he first decided to bring the dog into his life. Frustrated by the pup's energetic antics, he reached a breaking point and resolved to take action. Little did Luke know his life was about to take an unexpected turn. As usual, Luke woke his owner bright and early, eager for their morning stroll. Groggily, the man rose and prepared the German Shepherd for their outing. However, instead of their usual route, the man ushered Luke into the car and embarked on a journey into the city without a second thought. Peering out the window with excitement, Luke relished the rare opportunity to ride in the car, as his owner usually fretted about potential messes in the seats. Determined to savor every moment, the pup soaked in the sights as they ventured forth. Several hours later, the car came to a stop on the outskirts of Moscow. Luke's owner stepped out, quickly making his way to the side to retrieve his eager companion. Luke bounded out of the car, his senses immediately inundated by the novel scents and sights of the city. Never having experienced urban life before, every smell and sound thrilled the young canine to no end. With Luke enthusiastically leading the way, the duo embarked on a stroll down the quiet streets of the city. The day was relatively quiet, with few pedestrians dotting the sidewalks, allowing Luke to take in the bustling atmosphere without feeling overwhelmed. After meandering through the streets, the man and his loyal companion eventually arrived at a charming restaurant tucked away in a quiet corner. Halting his steps, the owner surveyed the tranquil scene, ensuring no prying eyes lingered nearby. Casting a glance at his devoted dog, a surge of resolve surged within him, affirming that now was the opportune moment to set his plan in motion. Approaching one of the sturdy bollards adorning the restaurant's exterior, the man deftly looped Luke's leash around it, securing him in place. Stepping back, he locked eyes with his canine companion, whose gaze brimmed with unwavering affection and trust. Unaware of the impending twist that would alter their lives forever. With a steadying breath, the owner issued a solemn command for Luke to stay. Obediently, the German Shepherd complied, settling into a seated position and casting an expectant glance at his master, awaiting further instructions. The young man's gaze swept the surroundings one final time, a cloak of nonchalance veiling the gravity of his actions, before retracing his steps towards the car, his heart unmoved by the scene behind him. Unbeknownst to the unsuspecting canine, he remained rooted in his designated spot, faithfully awaiting his master's return. Little did he fathom that his fleeting moment would mark the abrupt and irreversible departure of his beloved owner from his life. As fate would have it, a compassionate observer bore witness to the heart-wrenching scene. Meredith Andrew, a compassionate Canadian woman who had caught wind of Luke's plight through the channels of social media, recounted the distressing incident in an interview. Stirred by a sense of urgency, the waitress hastened outside to assess the well-being of the forsaken pup. Thankfully, upon reaching Luke's side, Meredith found the resilient canine unharmed, his gentle demeanor inviting her comforting embrace. Yet, despite her efforts to coax him away, the loyal companion remained steadfast, honoring the command bestowed upon him by his absent owner. It was a testament to the unwavering loyalty and devotion ingrained within the canine's soul. However, what unfolded next would pierce even the stoniest of hearts with sorrow. For an agonizing 7 days, the faithful pup remained rooted to his spot by the roadside, an unwavering sentinel in anticipation of his owner's return. Despite the earnest attempts of the compassionate waitress to coax him away, Luke remained resolute, steadfastly adhering to the command ingrained within him to stay. Moved by the canine's unwavering loyalty, the kind-hearted waitress ensured Luke's sustenance, providing him with food and water daily as he maintained his solitary vigil. Day after day, the passing of time seemed interminable, each moment marked by the silent hope that his beloved master would appear. Yet, on the dawn of the 8th day, a shift occurred, a subtle but profound change in the air, heralding a new chapter in Luke's journey. Elena Kanayazyeva, upon hearing of Luke's plight, swiftly responded to the call for aid, propelled by a deep-seated compassion for the forsaken creature. With unwavering determination, she embarked on a mission to rescue the beleaguered canine from his vigil by the roadside. Approaching Luke with a gentle yet persuasive demeanor, Elena tenderly sought to instill hope in the heart of the loyal companion. With patient persistence, she conveyed the promise of a brighter future awaiting him beyond the confines of his solitary post. Through her unwavering empathy and steadfast resolve, Elena succeeded in persuading Luke to relinquish his steadfast watch, assuring him that a new chapter brimming with love and security awaited him. Transported to a nearby shelter, Luke's spirits soared as he entered a realm of newfound warmth and companionship. Enveloped by the camaraderie of fellow canines and the nurturing embrace of dedicated volunteers, his once forlorn demeanor blossomed into exuberant displays of joy. In the sanctuary of the shelter, Luke reveled in the simple pleasures of play and camaraderie, his boundless energy radiating infectious enthusiasm. Each day unfolded like a symphony of newfound freedom and contentment as he embraced the joys of his revitalized existence. Yet, amidst the jubilant atmosphere of the shelter, Luke's transformative journey was far from over. Upon learning of Luke's remarkable tale, Helen Antonio, the visionary behind the charitable organization Pause for a Cause, was deeply moved and resolved to intervene. With unwavering determination, she orchestrated a meticulous plan aimed at securing a brighter future for the resilient duo. Helen wanted to help Luke and his buddy Dennis. She arranged for them to go to Canada. A family there was ready to adopt them and give them lots of love. Helen's help was a big part of Luke's journey to a better life. What a sweet story. Please let me know what you think of it in the comments below. And don't forget to hit those like and subscribe buttons for more incredible stories like these. And I'll see you next time.